Okay, well, hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Profesor Cañedo here, and as you can clearly see, I'm operating in some different conditions this time. I'm actually here at the Mesa College campus. I wasn't able to get this get the roll call video at my home office this week, so I'm taking the show on the road. So without further ado, let me go ahead and tell you what's going on for this week. And let me go ahead and start by talking to those of you in the Grossmont sections, and then I'll talk to those of you in the Chicano Studies 141A class. So first, let's go ahead and get right to it, and let me talk to those of you in the History 109 class. Unfortunately, I don't have my picture frame with me to indicate which class I'm talking to. I'll definitely get back to that next week, but I'll go through this as quickly as possible, so nobody has to fast forward through the video. Okay, all right, History 109. Here's what's on tap for you. This week, please check out. You're going to check out the Cold War period, and your reading is Chapter 11 of the Who Built America text. You've got the PowerPoint program on the foreign policy, the U.S. foreign policy called Containment. And the podcast is also on that topic. The podcast is Cold War and Containment, and check out Part 8 of the Ken Burns jazz series. We're coming up on the due dates for the jazz assignment, and of course there's some other due dates on the horizon too. So, but I'll talk a lot more about that coming up next week with the regular roll call video. In terms of assignments, things you have to turn in, quizzes, all of that fun stuff. Your podcast journal 11 is going to be due on Thursday the 3rd, and quiz 11 is going to be starting on Friday the 4th. Let's see quickly. Anything else I need to tell you guys in History 109? Nope, that pretty much covers it. That's what's on tap for History 109. History 108. Here's what's going on for you guys this week. Okay, your topic this week is on immigration, urban life, and social reform in the free labor North. And your readings this week include Chapter 8 of the Who Built America text. Also, chapters 11 through 14 of A Daughter of Fortune. That's pages 170 to 265. I'll give you a review video of last week's readings, the readings on chapters 8 through 10 of Daughter of Fortune. I'll have that for you coming up within the next couple of days. Yeah, your podcast for this week is on the market revolution. And as for journal due dates and quizzes, quiz 10 is going to be starting on Friday the 4th. And podcast journal 9 is going to be due tomorrow, Tuesday the 2nd. I'm sorry, Wednesday the 2nd. I think last week I mistakenly said that podcast journal 9 was due last week. That was a mistake. Obviously, I meant journal 8. So 8 was due last week. Podcast journal 9, your journal entry 9, that's due this week. Let's see what else I need to mention for those of you in History 108. No, that pretty much covers it. But like the History 109 class, you've got some due dates coming up too. So I'll remind you a little bit more about some of those due dates coming up in the next week's roll call. Okay, let's see what else. All right, and last but not least, let me talk to those of you in the Chicano Studies 141 class. This is your third week. So for this week, let's check out the post-classic period in Mesoamerica and North America on the eve of conquest. Your topics this week include the Toltecs, the Aztecs, and North American native cultures. Please read pages 221 to 293 in ancient Mexico. You've got PowerPoint programs on the Toltecs and Aztecs, and also check out the PDF article by Gary Nash, by UCLA Professor Gary Nash. The video this week is about the Aztecs. Check out Engineering and Empire. It's hosted by the actor Peter Weller, who of course was popular in RoboCop fame back in the 1990s. Quiz 3 is going to be opening up on Thursday, Thursday the 3rd, but I'll have the study guide ready for you tomorrow, Wednesday the 2nd. Discussion group 2. It's time for me to talk to you guys. So have your Forum 2 comments ready on Friday, and I'll talk to you over the weekend. And for those of you in discussion group 1, both your Forum 1 comments, thank you very much. I replied to nearly all of you, so please go back into the forum and respond back to me. Remember, the idea is not just to choose a question and then reply to it, but then of course reply to me when I write to you, and of course at least one other person in your group. I do have a nuts and bolts video that I need to get out to you, so that'll be a video about the EBSCO assignment. I'll have that for you within the next couple of days. All right, so we got through this video pretty quickly, so it's about a record for these roll call videos. Um, Most likely for next week, when we get back to these videos coming up on Mondays, they'll go back to they'll revert to the normal 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, well that's it. This is sort of an abbreviated version, but I hope I covered everything for all of you this week. Of course, any questions, anything, you guys know how to reach me. Please use messages for Professor, no matter if you're in the 108, 109, and the 141A class. All right, that's it. That's it from El Profesor. That's it for here at Mesa College, and when I talk to you guys next week, I'll be back at the French Valley headquarters.